Yesterday, I recorded myself sitting in the hospital in a wheelchair alone. That's how I like to do things. I like to be alone. Of course, I'm never alone. And this channel is really saving me right now. I went in there with shoulder pain and the fear of, God's wrath, like punishing me. I thought, oh no, here I am. And I just want to clarify, I've never said anything on this channel about me being a perfect person. I'm just sharing with you guys what gets me through these days, okay? And it's my kid's school bus. She always honks. Let's see if she'll honk. There she went. What gets me through days like this is knowing that God is capable, that He wants me to walk through this with one step at a time. Even if you're walking off of a wrong path and into a right path. I did notice that the second I got my bad news, I did start singing gospel music. And it had been a while since I'd sang that song. And I was just like, yeah, now that you're in the boiling hot water, now you want to start getting uber gospel and start, singing the word. But that's exactly what you need to do. And sure, check yourself. Be like, are you doing this because you're wrong? Even if you are, which I was, I'm like, there is no other way. He is the way. He is the truth, and He's the light. And I'm not perfect, and I just want to share my imperfections and yet my ability to accept God's light and love in my life, even when I know that I'm not perfect, because what it does is it keeps me on the right path. It keeps me from straying too far or falling off the back of that turnip truck, When I can admit my faults, it's a part of self-love to be accountable, to say, I was wrong, and this is what I have to face now. So, sure, when someone's pregnant, it takes two to tango. But I had learned that lesson already. And a lot of the lessons that I'm trying to share are how I dug out of that pit that I have now thrown myself back into. And as you just heard me say, and people say it's a blessing. So I do thank God, because He's the light bringer. And every time I pray, I always pray in Jesus' name and always saying, your will be done. So if there's something I need to learn right now, please teach it to me so I can get through this. And I just want to tell you guys that God does love you, even though I personally feel like I'm being attacked. I personally want to scream.